Let's play games, get high scores. Who could ever ask for more? Thor will show you just what to do. Yes, you.
Hello, my Asgardian Minecrafters, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the NerdClash server. And I hope you've all had great weeks. I've had a couple of fairly good weeks, especially Minecraft-wise. Let's turn all of this round so we can see what we're doing. And first things first is I started building more in the way of, let's zoom in. I already had the wheat field over here, around the back of the farmhouse, and then I started filling in this area. I've got carrots here, big fat hole of carrots there. Could probably do with going a little closer to this hedge, but I thought, where's the best place to have a little look at, you know, how this is looking, you know, along this back bit actually here. I'm going to fill all the way around there and right up to here, and that should look okay. But I'm up here, and then just out of the corner of my eye, what? I noticed something over there. Well, I think everybody that's played Minecraft before knows what that is. So I just caught it. I'd put it up to the maximum draw distance I can, which is 18 chunks on this, and I thought I'd take a look. Now let's go over there together. Well, no, I'll meet you over there. We might as well. Okay, so we're swimming over. Swim, swim, swim. And you'll notice that nearly all of the work has been done over here already. This is the ocean monument. I can't believe how... Get up there, you. I can't believe how lucky I am to have an ocean monument this close to the rest of my... where am I looking? Yeah, so you can just about see the edge. I mean, look. There was like 2 blocks at the end there that I could possibly see this from. So yeah, that's quite lucky, really. And I do count myself very lucky. But I thought, well, I might as well drain the thing off camera between episodes, because who on earth would really like to see me spend a week? And it's taken me about a week to drain this. I don't think anybody. But before I started building an actual Guardian farm, which is the point of this, by the way, I thought, well, I better skip on, press that button, that record button. But I've emptied out the inside, and I want to keep as much of the actual building itself while I have the actual farm in the middle. That way, you know, I can see about building something that's going to look nice and also look like it's related to the original ocean monument in the farm design. Now, I'm using a farm design. It's SZ Peddy or ZS Peddy or something. It's a great one. The fishbowl, I think he calls it. Wow, brill. It's exactly what I want. Easy to build, which it has to be if I'm going to be building it, to be quite honest. And also, it's very productive. So we get loads and loads of sea lanterns, which is what everybody's after these days. Everybody wants the sea lanterns. They're amazing, amazing blocks. Anyway, let's get started. I've brought a lot of the stuff I need here, and I'm going to have to start digging out some of the top of this. So jump up there if you don't mind, please. Yeah, I'm going to have to start digging some stuff out. I've put in a few little markers hither and thither, but yeah, I know that I've got to come out by at least 4 blocks pretty much in every direction from this top section. So, oh well, never mind. I'll get started. Everybody can catch up with me once I have some sort of idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so I thought I'd have to do some thinking, but there is no thinking required. The tank actually ends up going here. I've already marked that out, and I know that if we go right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and can I just go one more, please? 8. Right, that's how far the water goes from the edge into the middle to kick them in. So I'm going to fill in that area right now. And yeah, it does make a bit of a hole in the top here, but No, it's not going to look too terrible. I'm keeping a lot of this. It's this front edge which is going to suffer the worst, I think, and that's unfortunate. But ho hum, never mind. It should be all fine. All come out in the wash, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, what did I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, so it's 7 glass. No, yeah, 7 glass. And then the one of them is this prismarine block, the bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lovely. Is that what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's done to here. And I will carry on with this now off camera until I've got the tank laid out properly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just quickly before it turns to night time, which it is during, I thought I'd show you what I've done. Now I've kept as much of the building as I can, and just above all of this I'm going to build a big glass box. And this big glass box is where all of the water is going to be to spawn the guardians. Now that goes up to this edge right here. So yeah, that's the only thing that you have to remember. Nothing will spawn above the natural water level. I mean, it doesn't look so bad with at night time over here. Actually, I did light it up pretty nicely and make sure that I glassed everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So yeah, let's go over, have a little look. Actually, I've got plenty of stuff on me pretty much. I'll just pick up a couple of extra glass, drop off a couple of unneeded prismarine detritus. I don't have my silk touch on me, so the lanterns have gone bye-bye for now, but that doesn't matter because, well, I'm going to end up with a lot more soon. Also, no real need to light up too much down here, apart from the fact that you want to see what you're doing, because I think, and this is just by playing over the last week or so down here, I don't think anything else actually spawns down in Guardian territory. It doesn't matter how dark it is or what's going on. If it's in this little box, if you look to the bottom area here, that's where everything can spawn to. If it's in this box, then that means that it's spawn proof for everything but Guardians. Now feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that's the way. Anyway, yes, up to these edges. Again, I've tried my best to keep the original design there, and I think I'm going to fully glass round this area to keep a bit more visibility onto the inside, because you want to see these things dying. And then I'm going to take this level up here. In fact, I could quite easily now do one of these to here. I'm sorry, I'm doing a little bit of thinking on camera here. Yeah, make that bit go up further, and then on these edges I could use the prismarine bricks just to keep the prismarine look going, you know, the greenish sort of aqua sort, I don't know, it's kind of somewhere between jade and teal, I suppose the colour is. You're the wrong block. In fact, let's get you off my, there you go, my HUD, and I will carry on now doing this. This goes, as I said, up to, but not exceeding, the level of the water. Well, it's not very easy to see what's going on inside there because of all this glass. I should have used, and in hindsight I bet it wouldn't make that much difference with lag, like a light bluish or a greenish, you know, like the light green lime glass or something, so that it just didn't have these rough, totally white edges. Even just using the light grey just to get rid of those white edges would have been better, but hey, you can always think about these things in hindsight, can't you? And if I ever do another one, which I won't, then I'll do it that way. But I've made a couple of, like, they're not battlements, but I don't know, little accents on the top here, just to make it look a little nicer than it could do. On the front here, I suppose something needs to happen, but again, I don't know what that is at this point. Now, apart from filling that up with water, and there's a lot of open fence gates go on the bottom, and a little bit more water, of course, the tank's pretty much done. Now I need to get onto the killing mechanism, which is why, if you'd seen in my chest earlier, I've got all of these buckets of lava. So I'm going to start putting that together, and yeah, well, it's best I do this lot off camera. Now, if you want to see how to build one of these, as I said, this ZS or ZSZ, I'm sure it's SZ Peddy, does such a great job with his tutorial. That's the guy that you need to watch to see how to make one of these properly. I'm just showing you how I'm going to do it, and I want to show you the end product, because his is just a bare bones, like a tank in the air. He gets rid of everything else, but I'm actually trying to keep some sort of good looks about it. So yeah, that's the big difference, really. Anyway, onwards, I shall carry on. Less of this gas bag waffling. Right, so we're down at the bottom of the tank, and we need to start putting in the lava. I don't have the lava on me, but I do have the signs. Now, the lava goes on each of these glass blocks. If you look below here, I've gone down by 1, 2, 3, 4 glass blocks, and these glass blocks are going to be where you can see them dying. You can't really see through lava, but I don't know. It's easier for making it because you know that you've got all of the lava in the right place. So that's where the lava's going. 1 block thick here, and it needs to go all the way down to the bottom. Let's go down here, actually, be a little quicker. And as I said, it needs to be full. Well, it's 1 full layer, so nothing missing up there. And that's going to come down to this point here. So you've got the one above the block, the one at the block level, and then 2 below. Everything down here, to stop it from going too far, you need to be sticking down signs. And I mean, this is a staple of all of the lava killers that you'll find in Minecraft, pretty much. You need ways to stop lava, or you need ways to stop water. Signs is pretty much the go-to thing. Now we'll get a couple here as well, and a couple here. You can place them up against the old signs. There you go. I knew he had enough. I did maths and everything. Maths, the easiest kind of maths, pure old counting. So now, when we stick in a layer of lava above that layer of dirt there, and let it drop down, we'll have 4 lava blocks worth of death, killing. So yeah, I'm going to get that done, and then up here, after that, I'm going to be sticking in the water chutes to push all of the little guardians into their fiery lava death. Right, so I went ahead and made a lot of progress just now. Now this is the killing area. As you've seen from above, that's the lava killer. 4 blocks worth of lava with 1 block above it, and at the bottom here we've just got a simple bed of hoppers, and that'll pick up all the drops and chuck them into this chest. I've made sure that I've placed all of them correctly to do that. Then we have a fish. I wonder, have I got everything a bit louder today? I think I do, don't I? I think I've been listening to some music and keeping everything a little louder than usual. But if you look here, I have put down a level of dirt, 1 above the bottom. So air block, dirt, and then all of these fence gates, they're all open, and that'll allow the guardians to fall through. And underneath that, I've put in a level. I've put blocks in the corners as per the tutorial, and then made sure that all of the water along the sides is 1 thick of water source, and that puts everything through to that 4x4 gap in the middle. Now that is all done. The only thing I need to do now, and yeah, I've got enough water on me to do it and everything else. The only thing I need to do now is set up the water for these groovy little guardians. And, oh, yeah! Thanks! Exactly what I wanted to happen. So anyway, they'll fall through into that little bit down there. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you this anyway. Anyway. Come on. That's enough to get out, isn't it? Oh, it's enough to get up! That's exactly what I wanted to do. Anyway, this is one above, right? So let's get this right. Let's see what we're on. We're on 64, right, yes. So the farm starts at 63, so that's where the first water needs to be. So at this level, I need to dirt everything off, and then above that I will stick some water. After that we'll be checking to see if this thing works even, because I'm now wondering if everybody gets rid of everything in here, all of the building, because air blocks have been known to play a part in farm functionality and farm productivity. So we'll see. Anyway, let me get this all watered up and dirtied off, and then get rid of the dirt, and then we'll see. So you catch me here getting rid of all of the dirt now. I have seen a couple of guardians already spawning down the bottom in that tiny little bit of water that was down there. So yeah, I'm hoping that they're going to kick into overdrive now that I've got all of this water cascading down. I'm going to be very careful not to miss any of this dirt though, because that would be a little bit of a pain to have to come back up here and do. I still haven't played with my volume either, so yeah, this dirt seems like it's wrecking my ears. But never mind. Hopefully though, we're going to see the magic happening anytime soon. I wonder, can he actually see anything through that? Anyway, it's not very easy to see through this water. It's a little dark in the night times as well. Maybe if I just go into it a little way. Oh, you can see it. Yeah, but I think it's a little bit... I think I'm still maybe a little too close for it to be spawning properly. And affecting the spawns in some way, anyway. I could really do with some light. So why would I do this at night time? Moonlight, that's not exactly the light that I wish to see by. Not at all. Anyway, let me get rid of all of this. We'll take a little couple of steps back and see if this is actually working. Oh dear, we are sitting on 2 single prismarine shards at the moment with nothing coming through. Now I've got a feeling that that is because I am totally inundated by other mobs around at the moment, and especially the squids. I think they are taking up a lot of my mob cap right now. So, as also suggested by the tutorial, I'm going to make a platform about 160 on the Y, and I'm going to sit up there for I'll give it a 10-minute. So 10 minutes, and then I'll come down and see what I've got. So you've seen there was 2 in there, 2 measly, useless shards, because it's not even the shards I want. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to get my backside up a few levels. Let's go. Oh, let's take some sand. Actually, sand's easy to get rid of when I've had enough of being up there, and I will just go up. And it won't even be directly above, which would help. I'm just going to go straight up from about here by 100 and... it's about up by 100 blocks. So I'll meet you in 10 minutes, or I'll meet you at the top in 10 minutes. Okay, so I've jumped down here, and it's the time of truth. The minute. I will say that I've actually been up there for 12 minutes. So, you know, if there's still only 2 things in there, then that's going to be pretty bad. Oh, there must be more than 2 things in there, because there's one down here that I'm looking... Oh, a couple down here. Oh, a few down here. Excellent. Well, that's good news, isn't it? So I could end up with a couple of bits of everything here. Holy smokes! Oh my God. 4, 5. Well, there's more than more than a full stack worth of of sea lanterns just from that. Oh, I 100% promise. I've only been here for, yeah, it was about 12 minutes. And some of that I actually fell down for. But just so I've got things in my hand. Is that wrong? What? Well, how do you make them? Haha, that's how you make them. Oh, brill. Well, there you are. Well, it's a success. Success. All I need to do now, really, and it's not going to be interesting stuff, is I need to put a portal. I need to put a portal up there onto a platform, and then that's it. And whenever I want to come over, I can spend 5 minutes up there, and I'm going to have to put more storage in as well. Storage is going to have to be another thing. I mean, even when I'm down here, they're coming through pretty quick, but they must have been absolutely flying through before. Absolutely steaming through. Let's try and get one of these in there, so we've at least got 2. There we go. Yeah, so we've at least got 2 of these filling up now. Oh, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And that's more of that stuff than I've had the whole time. And also, raw fish now. Cooked fish might be the only thing that we eat for the rest of the game. Because, I mean, I'm going to have to find a way to get rid of it, I think, probably. Because I've got too much of it now. Oh, happy days. Oh, joy. Oh, well, I'll get some of that other stuff done off the cameras. I think that would be best. Let me have a little see of how long all of this recording's been going on for as well. Because I usually let things go very, very long these days. And I want to try and keep them a little shorter. Well, I'm just putting some ideas together for what the nether tunnel's going to be like. And I was just taking some stuff out and seeing how it worked. And I actually quite like the beginnings of how this looks. Now, obviously, these back ones in the middle there, I would like to turn into the nether brick. But the nether rack actually looks quite nice. And nether rack's usually a totally throwaway block to me. But, you know, it's scaffolding at best. But I quite like this. And I like the relief. I like being able to see up against this green block more. The prismarine actual block. But yeah, so we're here in the nether hub, and there's my nether tunnel over there. But this one pretty much goes straight to it now. I've put a little platform up the top. I think it might even be quicker than I thought before, because I was up there for what could have only been 2 or 3 minutes and got more than 9 stacks of stuff. I mean, this thing is getting to be, you know, the more I'm testing it, well, I wasn't even testing it. I was just there for a minute. But the more I see, the quicker it seems to be. And, you know, that's brilliant, because I spent a lot of time draining and doing all sorts of building, and for it to pay off properly, this is super duper. Anyway, you come to here. There used to be a portal there that took you to the shore. But now, when you go in through here, and you'll have to excuse my usual lag problems, it's usually a lag job when I get up the top here, but I'm actually able to move. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't instant. But here we are, right up the top. I've also been checking out, looking at the entities and stuff, and I've got a feeling that all of those particles that are down there, and I'm on decreased as well. I think all of those particles are the death of these entities. The entities aren't actually showing up because they won't render within however many blocks. I don't know what it is. It's a few odd chunks anyway. They won't render in. but if you look at the right-hand number, there are entities there. They're just not rendered. And I think that them flicking up and down, up and down, up and down quickly is wave after wave after wave just falling through this thing and turning into wonderful goodies at the bottom. But yeah, I have been checking the time, and yes, yet again, I am getting right up to the edge of what I can do today. But just a 2-minute little chitty chat, I think, at the excuse me, at the end of this episode. I am fairly aware that my views are dropping slightly. Now, I'm not sure if that's just something I'm doing, but I have noticed a trend in Minecraft in general that just shows rain. Just while I'm talking about this doom and gloom. But a trend in general where Minecraft videos just aren't getting the same kind of views. Now, if you are one of the guys that watches weekly, of which I know there are a few, do me a favour, and even if you're not that guy that usually does, just go down now, press that like button, please, because it helps just get so many extra views. It gives me the views that I wouldn't usually get from my subscribers. Last week was maybe an all-time low, stinking, but, you know, I'm going to carry on. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter at all. I carry on, regardless. Give you another big build, and hopefully, yeah, again, we can grow things back up. Subs have never been higher. It's just views are bad. And I think I put the episode out on a different day last week, so that doesn't help me. Also, a weird time of day, which usually means there's something odd with the time of day for me, because if it's not my usual time of day, it seems like I get lost in probably about, I mean, I have 70 or 80 subs. So I'm subscribed to 80 odd people myself. In fact, I think I barely have more subscribers than I am subscribed to people. So, yeah, there you go. But still, if I get lost in the mix, then I know that I'm not going to get watched so much that week, which is my fault for having videos at different times. I've also missed a video for a week, which was a little bit down to just flat out, oh, why should I bother with flipping effort, and then nobody, and then I thought, well, that's just so stupid, because, yeah, things happen, and, alright, I've worked hard to grow my channel to the point it is now, and I want to continue to work hard to grow it beyond this. Anyway, yes, I think that's all of the chitty chat I can do. Comments as well also help. Yeah, let's get right in there. Oh, please, comments. I want extras of everything. But yeah, all of that kind of thing helps with views. People watch more if they see comments. If the comments are there, also you're more likely to get your video featured. Not featured as in featured on YouTube, because do they even do that anymore? I'm not sure, featured videos. But what it will do is it's more likely to turn up in the what to watch next, or next people's, next to people's videos. Maybe it'll be next to somebody's flipping ace, and then I'll get another few views, which I have. Anybody who hasn't done it yet, please do check out my tutorial. It seems to be my most watched video so far, and is spurring me on to create more in the old creative mode and make a few more of the tutorials for people to watch, especially the Nordic builds, it seems. Not so much my redstoning videos, not so much at all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you all have a brilliant week, and I can't wait to see you all in the next episode. If you have anything that you would think would go great with the stuff I've already built, something else that needs to happen in my little world, then stick it in the down there. I am open to suggestions. On this, I am thinking about actually hooking, like I do with nearly all of my farms these days. I'm thinking of hooking up an item elevator, so you could just stand up there and see this barrage. I'm not sure if I can make an item elevator quick enough to handle all of the stuff that would be going through it. So that'd be interesting. I might have to set it up into... well, one item elevator should be fine, but I might have to have multiple droppers hitting out the items down the bottom here. Anyway, I digress, and this is the longest outro of all time. Please have a great week. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next NerdClash.